So let's get right into the solo lane gameplay. I don't think taking green gem is worth it anymore. Maybe. They just keep nerfing it over and over again. I still take it on Murdoch solo, but I think I want the attack speed gem on this guy. Okay, I'm not really sure what's happening. Belica did in fact sign up for ADC. I think I jumped over her ice ring. Isn't that funny? Alright, shot the bag. Oh, that was not worth it. I did not know I'd take 2 shots for doing that. Oops. Oops.
Strike from the cowboy.
There we go, Chimera. Okay. I can't believe she got away. I kept missing my shots. How embarrassing. I'm gonna stay here. I don't think I need to leave. Actually, I'm gonna take gas grenade second in case Rux walks up. I can also use it to clear this thing. There we go. And yeah, we'll be fine. Okay. Not sure what build will go. I kind of want to go merchants on this guy. She jumps too late. I got my 3 rounds off. How does she have an experience lead on me? That's interesting.
The Allied tower is under attack.
Too close.
Oh no, I keep missing. Oh my gosh. That actually hit. I'm so tired of the bush camping. I mean, that's how you play against ADCs, but still. I think I'm gonna go merchants. I want her out of the lane. Rad rounds plus current health damage will melt her. We might even build a chainsaw second, because I'll get value off of it from both Grux and Aurora.
Hold that thought.
I can't believe she stayed. Because all I had to do was just run past her. Her jumps don't go that far. Especially if her clone thing doesn't slow you. Which it didn't since I was too far away. Normally I check on Grux's jungle, but I'm confident he already took his blue and everything, so we'll do some tower damage. May as well get this wave under as well.
Strike from the cowboy.
Too close.
I keep jumping over her Ring of Frost. It's kind of funny.
Radiation.
Well, we're chipping her away. We just gotta keep an eye out for Grux. Because as of right now, I do not have Blink or my ult, so. We just gotta keep our distance a little bit until we hit 6. And I don't know what she's up to. Went AFK for like a split second. And there's our level 6. We can chill here since there's nothing going on. Uh-oh.
You're in my way.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. One more bullet would have killed her. That's annoying. As soon as we have merchants, it's over. And also, the more we upgrade to uranium rounds, the better we'll get in lane. I'll probably consider taking Portal as soon as the 8-minute mark hits. Nice, at least I got that kill. Makes taking Portal worth it.
Is ready.
I am willing to bet there on this. I'm gonna sell health bot, I really want it. Okay, we got our merchants. I might build a movement speed item next. Just so I can avoid Aurora and Grux at the same time. Okay, they're not on it. Place a ward. Yeah, that didn't really work, did it, Aurora?
Oh yeah.
I can't hit this last shot. That's kind of annoying. That's fine. Merchants is doing work. This is why I want the movement speed item. That's so lucky. Gag grenades saved my life. I'm so scared of Grux, but I really want the gold from this. Alright, I'm out of here. Okay, Grux is over there.
Oh, I need something back in
That's
space.
so lucky. You know, we can try a sort of like non-crit build and just go full attack speed. That could be interesting. Does Chimera win that? He does. Nice. Barely. And now he's dead, but he still won it. I'm gonna upgrade Gag Grenade. I'm using it more than I'm using Boomerang, so I think I'll get some use out of it this game. I just wanted to see if... Oh, it is. I want Grux's blue.
Straight from the campwise. Ready to shrapnel.
Easy peasy. And I don't want to challenge anything in their jungle, because Grux can show up and just kill me.
The allied tower is under attack.
Excuse me.
Yeah, she gets out like 100% of the time here. I'm not even sure where she went. What a weird interaction. After this, I'll probably build Lifesteal. Because I need a little bit of survivability.
You're in my way.
That's fine. I think I saw her blink anyway, so. We can take some of her tower. Our blink is up, so we might have a way to get away from Grux if he decides to gank us. If I could take the whole tower here, that would be perfect. That didn't... Oh, okay, it did kill it. Perfect. Now this, again, is very risky, but... Oh, okay. Yeah, bye. Goodbye. That's why they're reworking portals. I don't think they want people to be able to do that. To just ignore a fight because portal is up. Oh, we actually got that? That's perfect.
The enemy tower is under attack.
I'm pretty much gonna let them deal with that. I gotta get back to my tower.
Has been slain.
So this Aurora does not get it.
The allied tower
Hold that
is
thought.
under attack. An ally has been slain.
Not for a while, mate.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
The enemy tower is under attack.
I don't even think I can reach her. Yeah, she's gone.
The allied tower destroyed.
Oh, really? I lagged up that thing. Or back down it anyway.
The enemy tower is under attack.
Oh, we got some tower damage there. Perfect. Yeah, that's a pretty good way to secure this thing. And if Grux comes by, I'll just throw a grab grenade at his feet. That way he can't. No, I got stunned. I was trying to use my blink. Did we get the thing though? Ah, that's unfortunate. Nice. I mean, we at least won the fight. Movement speed. Life steal. Chimera's just dead. Well, I'm gonna run mid and try to help them with their tower. It looks like they got it anyway, but still. I'll be there for backup.
That's better.
There we go. Oops, hit my mic there. My bad. Okay.
Go, go, go!
I was not looking at the screen at all. Well, we're just gonna chill. Oh, I thought I was lagging. You just did the weird. Oh no! What killed me? I was going for the penta.
Shaking the battlefield.
I think like a minion hit me or something. Like some sort of burn damage got me.
You have been overpowered.
Alright, that'll help. I got overpowered though, so nobody got my gold. That's how you do it. Alright, let's see. We could probably do more Otter's Pocket Watch, right? Just so we can have rat rounds up more. Yeah, I'll do that. Put a point into our ult. It's doing 829 damage right now. That's insane. Oh boy.
Has been summoned by an enemy.
That tower's just gone.
The allied tower is under attack.
Strike from the campfire.
I could also do Carbon Alloy Crossbow. Because they are a lot of physical people over there. And I think that reducing their attack speed and physical power is pretty good. And Blast is just waiting. I think Grux took the portal so that Twin Blast could kill me, but he just failed. So L, I guess. Kind of a skill diff. And since they're all over there now, I'm going to take their inhibitor. Or at least as much of it as I can. Ah, here comes Grux. I'm out of here. Really? That actually hit? That's annoying. I barely didn't live that. Alright, I think we're going Carbonale.
Deploy bomb.
Oh, their Twin Blast is very behind. Like, he's only one item in. Granted, he's building pretty expensive,
Stop right there.
but still. I'm just curious. I wanted him to be at about the same level as me, because I want to see if, you know, no crit Drongo can hold up with crit Twin Blast. My guess is that it can't, but still. Faye's got out, so I'm not going to go over there. Yeah. The safest character in the game. She has a stun and a getaway.
Ready to shrapnel.
The whole squad pulled up to mid lane. Are you serious? He's landing some interesting pulls, is all I'm gonna say. Yeah, high Grux. Okay, Decker's down there. Oh, my game lagged a little bit. We're still good. Oh, that was a good pull. My game kind of dropped a few frames in that fight. It's kind of weird. This is probably a mid in hit. Look at that. All the 3-round bursts in the world. I'm gonna run over to his blue while he's distracted.
Oh yeah.
Haha. He missed. We're too speedy. There we go. Attack speed Drongo, put in the work. Dang it. I'm just trying to get the pentas. Alright, there's that.
Enemy inhibitor is under attack.
Okay, so there's two trains of thought. Mirage's Pocket Watch
Need to get
for
some
the
Gotta go.
cooldown reduction on my rad rounds, which is the only thing I'd be using it for. Or I can go with this item for so I'm both fast and they're slow.
An ally has been slain.
Well, how much more attack speed can I get? I could also just sell gem and build both at some point. I kind of want to try this. You don't see a lot of rangers use this item. Did he steal that?
The Prime Guardian has been
Well,
defeated by
that's
an
interesting.
enemy.
Alright, there's some of that. I'm confident I can go and contest yellow. Maybe after I clear mid. Well, they're not going to take this for a while. Wow, I don't know what actually killed me there. I wish there were a damage report. Because there's no way Grux did all of that damage all by himself.
Spirit has been defeated by an enemy.
Excuse me.
Their Grux is just hard carrying them. Oh, our Narbash left? What the heck?
I'm gonna link ya. Take it down enough.
Well, they might be turning this one around.
Taking the battlefield.
We gotta pick our fights a little more carefully. We pretty much just have to watch out for Grux. As soon as Grux is gone, we're fine.
Tower destroyed.
Wow, okay, that was ambitious. What happened there? Oops. I keep hitting my mic. Alright. I swear I saw Chimera ult for a split second. Oh, it's just Chimera here. Oh, our what's his face came back? Sweet.
Enemy. The Allies' inhibitor is
Well, interesting. Grux is just gonna find a way to kill us all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I have to be very wary of Grux.
the enemy.
I want them to retreat so I can take his blue.
Under attack.
Strike from the cat light.
There we go.
Radiation. Hold
All right.
on.
Now they're slowed. Okay, how much attack speed do we have? 2.5. Yeah, I think building any item will get us to the 2.7. I was going to consider upgrading this, because it gives me 40% more, but the max is 2.7, so I don't need it. So we'll probably go Marauder's Pocket Watch.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, that's fine.
Hold that thought. Shimmering. Deploy bomb.
I'm out of there. Sorry, Narbash. There we go. Just sidestep the pull. Oh boy. I just silenced them so they wouldn't dash in.
The Prime Guardian has spawned.
Alright, we're gonna sell that and buy a Wind Collector. And now we are in fact at 2.7 attack speed, so that's the max. Oh, she ran. Okay.
Oh, yeah!
Get him, Narbash. Okay, that worked. Yeah, we could probably take yellow instead of purple. That's a better idea. Any objective, really. Oops, I keep missing my shots. How embarrassing. Hit your shots! Hit your shots!
That's it! I'm on a break. You
All he had to do was
rules.
land one. Oh my gosh. We should not have been able to do that. Alright, I'm gonna go solo this thing. I'm pretty sure I can do it.
Right here, shit! Straight from the cam light! Oh, yeah! Is ready!
Oh, oops.
Radiation!
Run, Bellica, run. There we go.
Go for a while, like. Yeah, yeah!
Oh, jeez. Okay. Did Chimera die? He did. There we go. Attack speed Drongo is actually working. Look at that sweet, sweet attack speed. Oh, never mind. I don't even think I get buffed from Narbash anymore. Oh, that's mildly annoying. Alright, let's get out of here. Before we all die a horrible death.
Just get to something. See you later, eh?
Okay, now we can finally try out some of these elixirs. Like, oh, never mind. Nah, alright, retreat.
Back in a jiffy.
Increases. Yeah, sure. Physical power. And screw it, we'll do that too. Now I'm doing 50% more damage. And so is everybody around me. So let's hope I don't get dived by Grux.
Here we come.
Oh, I actually got caught by that. Uh-oh, I'm dead. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, I can actually purchase this thing. That's probably better than, like, the 13. Yeah, because I'm not gaining any more attack speed, because I'm capped out on attack speed. Yeah, I'll take 10% movement speed.
Headed back to base.
Ready to crash, bang, boom!
I'm 23-9. This game just won't end. Oh, they're probably on that now. It's all up to whether or not Chimera can steal this. Yeah.
Has been slain. The battlefield.
I got him.
Get a little shield. And I honestly plan on just pushing this lane.
Is respawning soon.
Straight from the gateway.
I do have to be a little careful for people like Aurora. Because Because I can't handle all of them at once. Looks like we're going to yellow, though. Alright, well, we dodged that. Can't believe it's taking them this long to take this. Those things should be, like, instant. Yeah, Aurora just gets our right inhibitor. Not much we can do about that. Yep, that'll cost you your life. That's unfortunate. That was close. Just gonna run that back to base. I still have the elixir, so I don't need to buy another one. Just waiting for one of them to mess up now. We just need them to push up a little too close. Too fast. Quadra kill. I just want the penta. Yeah, this is a core. Let's go to the core, guys. We could probably 100% this bad boy. Yeah, this won't last forever. Alright, pretty sweet. I think it's safe to say we hard carried that game. And all without crit. So yeah, that was a pretty good game. Everybody played really well. Oh, come on, let's get everybody to vote here. Can we get all the badges? I didn't... Everybody but Bellica got it. That's pretty funny. Rest in peace, Bellica, I guess. Or maybe it's a glitch? Whatever. And yeah, the late game Drongo. Really, really, really good. Alright. Same old start. This might be phase solo. That'll be interesting. We'll probably just do Witch's Vial. First item. That seems to be pretty good nowadays. And then, you know, if we ever get linked, we can just silence her so she can't flashbang us or whatever. Gotta hide in this bush and see if I can't cheese some rad rounds on her. Oh, Iggy also started jungle gem. That's kind of unfortunate. Oh, I'm fighting Countess, I think. So weird interaction. Countess doesn't get silenced quick enough if she teleports onto my... So like if I gas grenade at my feet and she teleports onto me, she can still do her whole combo and not be silenced. I don't know where she is. I think she's waiting for me to make a first move.
Oh, yeah!
I was willing to lose some last hits just like her. Just so I get that.
Radiation!
Hold up. The skill can be enhanced.
Hit! Hit!
The tower is under
Barely. I need to lead the gas grenade more. I need to make her step into it instead of put it where she currently is. She's dead. I guess she isn't dead. Whatever.
tower is under attack.
Alright.
Oh, I need something back in the base.
First blood.
Unfortunate how he could not get that early kill.
The allied tower is under attack.
It's because I missed the one shot. I accidentally hit one of the tall minions instead of her. But it happens, I suppose.
The allied tower is under attack. The enemy
So now we're just gonna wait.
tower is under attack. The skill can
She doesn't have the damage to kill me. Normally I wouldn't bother chasing her because she's just going to hide around the corner and blow me up, but she doesn't have ult or any items built, so she's not that bursty quite yet. Her laning phase is actually pretty weak. You pretty much got to rely on good rotations when you play that character. You got to be ready to make a ton of ganks in order to get ahead.
Oh, in that hole! Don't
I'm just gonna back.
get some. That's it.
Oh, never mind.
a slain enemy.
I don't know what's up with this new glitch.
Oh, catch! Straight from the catwalk!
Tower is under attack. The Prime Spirit has spawned.
Hit! I'm not a machine, mate!
I think I accidentally canceled one of my own shots with Boomerang.
Enemy tower is under attack.
I hear steel. Uh-huh. We didn't get out, but we still got the kill. Alright, let's get back to lane. I was gonna buy one of those wind element collectors just for some attack speed, but it's a little too expensive.
The enemy tower is under attack.
So we'll just stick with this. Attack speed is really good on Drongo, because you just want more rad rounds to be fired. That's unfortunate. She was just out of range for my last shot.
Doubled up.
Ready to tackle.
An ally has been slain.
We could chill right here, since she doesn't want to push up too far. Look at that burst. She can't do anything.
Allied tower is under attack.
Oops. I've accidentally flicked up when I shot that boomerang. We're just gonna get it under a tower now.
Under attack.
I believe Gideon is heading over to my location.
The enemy tower is under attack.
Yep, I told ya.
The portal has spawned in the battlefield.
Oh, yeah.
Has spawned.
That not hit her.
The tower is under
Alright.
attack.
We got her blink out. And her ult. I'm not sure if my ult actually hit her.
Not for a while, mate.
Under attack.
Oh, Wraith, that's so mean. We can take tower now.
Tower is under attack.
Now, staying for this wave is a little greedy, but we're greedy people, so.
Has been slain.
Okay, is that... Yep, we got our flask. I like to build flask than this item. That's just been what's working for me.
The allied tower is under attack.
I need to position that better.
The enemy tower is under attack.
Shrapnel cannon is up. Shrapnel bazooka, I mean. So we shouldn't have to fear about this. I don't know why I keep missing that. Alright, well, both jungler and solo lane were hiding in that bush, so not much I could have done there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I keep missing my ult, so it's a little unfortunate.
Has been slain.
Hopefully she doesn't get my whole tower here. Nah, she backed off really early. She does not want the smoke.
The allied tower is under attack.
Doesn't want any of the smoke. Like, she's all the way gone.
Oh, yeah!
Alright, I mean, that was kind of my kill, but okay.
Ready to shred,
We should really take yellow buff at some point, but that's kind of up to our jungler.
Straight from the camp.
That's unfortunate. That was so close. I think my shotgun got canceled in halfway through the animation or something. Because I pushed it, but I did not see anything happen. Okay, and we're safe. That was a lot of gold. Like, we're building expensive items, and the fact that we're almost already done with 2 of them is awesome. I'm gonna go try to help our rampage here. She couldn't go back to her spot. I keep missing. There we go. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Torrential cannons is ready.
Ah. Oh, well, I'm dead. Okay, yeah, that was greedy.
Blaze turrets ready. Don't look up.
Oh, let's see if Sparrow can win her 1v1s. She cannot. She's dead. 100%.
Link it up.
Oh, maybe. Come on, Sparrow. Barely. By the skin of her teeth, that Sparrow did it. Yeah.
Guardian's enemy has been defeated by an enemy. The enemy
Gonna see if anybody
tower is
comes up
under
through here.
attack.
Looks like they all opted to go the long way around.
I'll just leave this here. Perfect place.
Oh, yeah!
Come on, there we go. All that crit chance is really helping me out here.
Perfect placement.
I don't really want to die to phase. Okay. Can we get tower here? Alright, he's gone. And so I will be gone too. Probably shouldn't have taken that if I'm just backing anyway, but who cares? I want the crit chance. It helps out with this item. Excuse me. And yeah. Just try to get our farm on. Gotta watch out for Countess. She can probably one-shot me at this point.
Get some shrapnel cannon!
So now we're just chilling. I kind of wish I were down there for that fight, but it's going to take forever for me to rotate. Oh, there's a portal. I'm going to take it. I'll be a little late, but I might be able to help. We got double. If I showed up a little earlier, we maybe could have won the whole team fight, but this is still pretty good. What's the Sparrow building? She's like not doing damage. Where's she at? Same thing as me, pretty much. What's Steel building? Yeah. I don't know. Feels like she's not doing as much damage as she should. Let's see, we need 1,025. And then our crits will be monstrous. And then after that, lifesteal, maybe movement speed. Can really build whatever you want after you get your crit in. Doesn't Steel have their smite? That's unfortunate. There wasn't anything I could do there. Maybe I could have mashed R and gotten out of it. Run, Wraith. He's dead. Alright. Crazy good crits now. And, start on our lifesteal. Those two should be able to take care of Drongo, I think. Bah, we'll run over. We ain't got nothing else going on. There's two of them over there anyway. I'll help. Where'd the other Drongo go? I was blinded by 1,000 lights, so I couldn't really see. I'll back so I can defend right inhibitor. probably build some more attack speed. Like, I'm only at 1.5 right now. I guess emergency treatment is attack speed. So it should work out. I don't know why they stayed by that inhibitor for so long. And we got what we could over there. 650 for emergency treatment. I don't want to steal our Rampage's blue.
That's it. I'm on a break. Union rules.
Because he probably needs it more than I do. Or maybe he doesn't. If he's not going to come to it, I'll take it.
Hold on.
I want lifesteal before I start fighting. Oh, maybe not. Don't want her anywhere near me. Alright, let's take this guy.
Straight from the catapult.
There we go. Easy kill. Start it.
Oh yeah.
Weird time to ult by Rampage, but whatever. Didn't even smite it, but that's fine.
Oh, just getting something. See you later.
In a
Eh?
moment.
And look at all that gold in our pocket. Okay, I mean, we pretty much are at full build. Like, I don't know what else we could really build here.
Shrapnel cannon is
Like, we
ready.
could build chainsaw for steel, but that's one person. Carbon alloy isn't really going to do anything. I guess either merchants or fanatics. I guess we'll go with fanatics as their more crit never hurts, and the shield is pretty good. We'll be at 100% crit once we stack this thing in the middle of a fight, so that'll be cool. Yeah, otherwise it's just like we need attack speed, so. I thought I had my blink up. That's the only reason why I was pushed so far up. I thought I had blink. I just need to pay more attention. I could do Spirit's Armor. It's like a fun item. It's just Earth Spirit this game, so it's not that important. I guess it is to our Rampage, because he's building a ton of defense. I can wait a few seconds for this thing. There we go. Huh. That's unfortunate. Well, we're just farming now, I guess. Ooh, this is up. Nice, I got it.
I must rest for a bit.
Let's see, our shrapnel cannon is doing a lot of damage. I guess I'll stay. I don't really know what's happening anymore. I don't need to back. I think she saw me. Yeah. Now it's that weird point in the game where there's no objectives up. We can't really fight each other because none of us want to initiate. So it's like, now what do you do? Okay, they are pushing up left lane, so I'll stop them from doing that, I guess. Oh, they're coming. We're not even gonna mess around with it. I was mashing Blink, by the way. Absolutely murdering the button on my keyboard, but it just did not work.
Is under attack. Has been slain. The enemy is shooting the boundary.
Locked on.
Well, I don't think that was a very good idea, but it worked.
Killed by a support, no less. Here's a turret!
Still no Spirit's armor. Need just a few minions to get that done.
The Prime Guardian has spawned.
I mean, we could probably take it. The thing is, we need Rampage to come over here. Yeah. I don't really want to start it because Countess can just come in and finish me off. Alright, I ulted it. Goodbye.
Oh, yeah?
There we go. This late game build is really, really good.
An ally has slain an enemy.
Oh, I thought that was Countess. No! Alright, I'm out of here. Oh, maybe not. Countess is definitely just gonna teleport onto me and kill me, so I'll go leave. Goodbye, friends.
Enemy core is under attack.
Alright, we're full health again, so I guess we can go back in.
Stay.
Get straight from the gateway.
Alright. I want my items.
The enemy core is under attack.
Ready to shrapnel. That's it. I'm on a break. Union rules.
Siren has been defeated by an ally.
Surprise, surprise.
Okay. I'm thinking that we don't need more attack speed now, just because the Witch's Flask will get us to where we need to be. So now it's like, now what do I build, you know? I can buy any item in the game. I mean, I don't really need this. So it's weird. Whatever. Fanatic's dessert.
An ally.
Maybe Chainsaw's a better play, but honestly, I could build any combination of ADC items and do just fine here. I'm by far the one who's most ahead in the game. Oh, I forgot to buy a elixir. I forgot those were a thing now. I'm only going up to 2.5. That might not be enough.
Perfect placement.
Oh, yeah.
What is happening? Getting like pulled and jumped. Alright, whatever. Interesting game. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.